Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. It's time. What do I have? A mug. It's time for a mug cake. When I posted my pumpkin dump cake in a mug, a few people had said, hey, D, we're not big fans of pumpkin. Can you use a banana? I said, I've never done that, but let's try it. Yeah, he's ready to go, don't you think? So instead of the pumpkin, we're going to sub out a banana. This is going to be a chocolate banana dump cake. We'll see how it goes. You know me, always willing to take one for the team. So let's get started. Ingredients are pretty much basically like they were in the last one, except I'm not going to use any flavorings. It's just going to be chocolate. You'll see. Let's go. I'm hungry. Let's go. Whoop, down to my mug. All right. Here is my mug. Let's spray. Now I get ask this all the time. Where do you get your mug? This mug I get at the Dollar Tree. It is a soup mug. So that is where I get my mug. And somebody also said, will it be good in the oven? And I believe stoneware is. Let me see where it says. Dishwasher safe, microwavable, may become hot. So yeah, you definitely can check the bottom, I always say. And you're only doing it at 350. I really don't think that would be harmful, but, and the reason I said I would like to bake this is because I think sometimes the microwave makes them a bit chewier, but I mean, it was good. Everybody had a bite and everybody said it was good. So I'm going to continue to microwave it because I like my things when I want them. Who wants to wait a half an hour? All right, banana in the hole. Let's mash her away. The older the banana, like this, the more sweeter it is. And if you like chunks of banana, then by all means, don't mash yours as much. But I am mashing it. Mashing it to this. I'm going to add my egg. Let's go to quite a little whisk. Okay, to this I'm going to add the same thing I had before, only because I still have it, is this sweet cream Splenda. Again, if you don't have this, just use double up on your milk of choice. 2 tablespoons. We'll do 1 of this because it's 0. And I have 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cashew. And I'm going to do a little vanilla extract in this one because, I don't know. Because I think it's what it needs. Now, you know, in any recipe in the recipe builder, when you put in pure vanilla extract, it'll add a point. So I always use imitation anyway, so it never adds a point. But I'm not quite sure why it does that. It just does. I think because it's alcohol in the real one. All right, our wet ingredients, get them all nice and combined. It's very, very wet. This is exactly what we want. All right, let's put our dry ingredients. You know, D, I love a dash of salt. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. You could mix this all with the flour and just dump it in. I don't know. You know, I do things the hard way. Get that all combined. Our salt and our baking powder. Now I want to do a chocolate dump cake. So I am going to mix my chocolate in with the wet ingredients, I think. And I used, as you know, the black cocoa powder. I'm undecided how much to use. That's my quandrum. I'm thinking a tablespoon might be too much. Eh. Let's live a little. Oh, let's put our sweetener in first before we do this. I meant to do that earlier. Our 3 tablespoons of monk fruit. it dissolves nicely into our cake. Never mind, in the batter will make it sweeter. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of cocoa. I'm gonna go for it. I am going to go for it. We're gonna live on the edge, people. Let's grab a spatula, much easier to turn. This stuff lives up to its name of black cocoa powder. And people ask me, what is the difference between the black and the special dark? And honestly, I think the special dark is a little more bitter than this black. I think this black is a little, I don't know, I just like it better, honestly. And I told you I get mine at the Amish bulk store, but you can get it on Amazon. I have it linked in my store. It's much cheaper at the Amish bulk store, I won't lie. All right. But it's really, I love it. I don't think I'll ever go back to anything else. So now we have our 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Now this is the only thing we have to count in this recipe for points. That's what makes this a 3-point mug cake, because everything else on the purple and blue plan is 0. So we dump, and then, should have dumped it nicer than that. Could have dumped it nicer, gee. Like this. So now we swirl. You want to leave a little bit of dryness on top because it gives it the look of a dump cake. So just going to swirl it in. It's not really, when you think about it, it really isn't a dump cake. It's just a cake that we really don't mix that much. Okay. All right, now we're gonna put it in the microwave. It should microwave, I think I said last time, the last one took 3 minutes. So I'm gonna do this one for 3 minutes and I'll be right back. Alrighty, she baked for 3 minutes in the microwave. Smells delish. Let's see if she's done. I think she'll pull away perfectly. Or let it cool. I'm actually going to put it back in. I don't think this is quite done enough for me. I'm going to put it back in for another 25 seconds and then we'll let it cool and we'll come back and taste it. Looks good though. You need an extra 25 seconds, but look at that. 3 smart points at its best. Let me let it cool and then of course we were going to have some because I have 3 points for this and I bet you do too. Let it cool and we'll come back and have a taste. Here we go. It's all dressed up, making her debut. Miss Banana Dump Cake Chocolate. Banana Chocolate Dump Cake. All right. Let's see. She may look good, but we all know. I would love to put some syrup on this, but I didn't. Oh, let me show you. Oh my God, it's moist as can be. I hope you can see that. I mean, see the moistness? It is totally dump cake because it's got that drier layer and that moisture layer. I like this. And there you go. For my people who are not pumpkin fans, this is for you. Enjoy. I did sprinkle some lilies on the top. You could put some sugar-free caramel on top of that, sugar-free chocolate syrup on top of that. I just went for a square of Ready Whip. Keeping it basic and some chips. Because why not? So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Go and enjoy this. I think I put the perfect amount of chocolate. It is not overly chocolate. It is not underly chocolate. Underly. That's not really a word. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoy these, you know what to do. Give them a big old thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you're going to try this. I would love to hear about it. And if you haven't already subscribed, there's a subscribe button. I highly recommend if you love sweets and hacks. I am your queen. 3 smart points on blue and purple. Green, what do you think? You have to pay for the banana? If you don't, it will probably be the same for you, I believe. Because I only had to count the flour, baking powder, salt, cocoa was 0, because you could use up to 2 tablespoons of 0 on that cocoa powder. That's on all plants. The milk was 0. Yeah, I think green would be 3 too. Winner, winner, dome cake dessert. Score! 1 and done recipe again. Why? Because some of us can't handle a tray. Scout's honor. Have a great day. I will be coming back with you this week with a pumpkin chocolate one because I have pumpkin use up and some of us do love our pumpkin. Have a great day. Enjoy.